Welcome and welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Corey, and today we gonna get into these rookies, man. Cause good lord, they is killing in the summer league. As we know, the summer league just started 2 days ago. It's still going on right now, but I just want to take this time and really look back at this 2026 draft class so far in the summer league. I believe most, if not all, of the lottery picks have played at least one game as I'm recording this, and man, oh man, the lottery picks, the first rounders, the second rounders, everybody is killing. Now, obviously, there's some guys that's going to need some work and they didn't have the best of games, but everybody or a lot of this draft class is really going out and showing what they got. But we just going to get into a couple guys today like that really shined. And I mean, most of these guys are in the top four, top five, but it's a couple little stragglers in there. So we just going to get right into it. We're going to start off with the number one overall pick, AJ Dybonsa. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block, 38% from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, and 87% from the free throw line. Really good game from AJ Dybonsa. Obviously, you would love the field goal percentage to go up, but he was able to get to the free throw line. You would love for him to at least be able to make 1 to 2 threes a night. But again, first summer league game, first game in a while. So, I mean, I'll give him a little bit of grace, especially since he still finished with 27 points, tying, I believe, Blake Griffin for the most points from a number one overall pick in their first summer league game. But yeah, super good overall game from AJ. You know, he showed obviously he can get to the rack. Like I said, we wish the shooting was a little bit better, but even then, a lot of his like middies and step backs and side steps, like he was creating separation. He was just missing a lot of these shots short. So hopefully in game number 2, those are not short and those can go in and shit. He might have 40. Well, I mean, who knows? That's just how talented this guy is. Darren Peterson, who faced off against AJ Dybonsa in his game, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 33% from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, one of those being end of the game kind of heave, and 6 from 8 from the free throw line and 8 turnovers. Now, all things considered, really, I mean, good game from Darren Peterson. He was getting shown a lot of bodies. He had Jameer Watkins, who I think is one of the better perimeter defenders in this league, on him. He had Seth Trimble was hounding him on defense. On screens, they were blitzing, they were doubling, just trying to get the ball out of his hands, make him uncomfortable. So for him to be able to get to 24 points, I mean, hey, you'll take it. And especially him getting reacclimated to being a main ball handler like he was in high school and like he aspires to be, and as he told everybody else in the draft process, like, I'm a point guard. If he wants to be a point guard, these are the kind of growing pains that he's going to have. And for them to come in the summer league, you would rather have that as opposed to game number 1 or game 20 in the regular season of the NBA. Cam Boozer, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 58% from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, so 81% true shooting. I mean, he was Cam Boozer. He was running the floor, sealing, getting to a spot. I mean, hit a couple step back threes, playing some really solid defense, guarding guards, being able to show his defensive versatility, which was something that was a red flag coming into this draft process. But on the offensive end, he was who we knew he was. He can be an offensive hub. He can play make. He can get to the rim. He can shoot the 3 ball. He can shoot the midi. He can really do it all offensively on the floor, and he showed just that. And I was really impressed with his defense and, you know, his want to on the defensive end. Obviously, he's not the best at moving his feet as a bigger forward, but he definitely wants to show like, hey, I can sit down in the chair and I can guard from time to time or when you need me to do that. And he definitely showed that in this game, going up against Caleb Wilson, who, I mean, Caleb Wilson had a good game, but Cam Boozer, you know, he held his own in spots, and obviously his team came out with the win, so you really can't complain with the first summer league game from Cam Boozer. And as I just mentioned, Caleb Wilson went off. He went off. 35 points, which is a summer league record, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 57% from the field, 7 of 11 from the 3-point line. 7 of 11 from the 3-point line. Now, I might throw some of these clips up on this screen. These were not just catch and shoots. He was getting to it, like getting to a spot, getting step back, Like he was getting a lot of these threes off the dribble, and like they all looked good. Like all 11 of these threes looked good. And as a UNC fan, I kind of wish that we were able to see this during the college season, but that's neither here nor there. I'm glad that he's being able to show it off at the summer league. 2 of 6 from the free throw line and 6 turnovers. Obviously, really great game from Caleb Wilson. He showed everything in his repertoire and then some with his 3-point barrage that he showed last night. But there were some spots and some times where you could tell that he was tired, and that's kind of why I put the 6 turnovers on my list right here. You could tell he was tired, going up against like Jamal Meshack and Javon Small. Like once they switched on to him, he kind of struggled to take them off the dribble, and I would kind of like to see him be able to like, okay, I see a smaller guard on me. Let me get it to one of my guards and go find a spot in the mid post or in the post. Now, obviously, he's not a post big, but when you got a guy like Jamal Meshack or or Javon Small on you, like you gotta find your advantages and take those. Like they have the advantage with you trying to take them off the dribble because obviously they're quicker and they're NBA strong. So, I mean, they're going to cut you off and it's going to be like hitting a brick wall. But all things considered, Caleb Wilson had probably the best performance out of this rookie class. I don't even think it's really that much of an argument. But, I mean, man, I'm just excited. And you can tell, like, he wants to be the best player in this class. And as of right now, he's off to a really, really good start. Michael Brown Jr., 20 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 steals, 50% from the field and 50% from the 3-point line. Now, he kind of struggled in the first half, and I did miss the first half, but I went back and kind of watched a couple clips. He struggled a little bit in the first half, but in the second half, he really, really got it going. And he's going to be really exciting for this Brooklyn team. He only had 3 assists, but a lot of the passes that he's making, like you can tell, like he's testing his limits now that he's in the NBA, seeing what he can get away with and what pass can he make and what he can't make. And I mean, that's just the kind of processing that you want to see out of your young rookie point guard. And another clip that really impressed me was a defensive clip. Actually, he was, I believe, in help, and his man went to go up to set a ghost screen. He calls out the ghost screen, calls for a switch. How do you call out a ghost screen? Know it's going to be a ghost screen and then call for a switch, and then he's sitting in the chair. The ball gets passed. He gets in the passing lane and he gets a steal, I believe. It's something like that. But I was just really impressed with his talkativeness and like being vocal on the defensive end and still being able to like sit in that chair, get in the stance and get the ball swung. So really impressive game from Michael. He had a solid game in I believe it was Sacramento Summer League as well. So 2 really good Summer League games for him, but his first one in Vegas, obviously, with this 20-point performance. And I mean, it's only up from here for him. And I'm really excited to see what he can do in the future. Yaxel Lendeborg was Yaxel Lendeborg from Michigan. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 61% from the field, 50% from the 3-point line. The Warriors got them one. And if they would have messed it up, boy, oh boy, I would have been on their ass. Because I had him mocked to the Warriors for months. And if they would have messed it up, I swear to God, they would have never stopped hearing it from me. But they don't mess it up. They grab the guy that they should have grabbed. And he's showing that he's exactly what they need. He can put points on the board from all 3 levels, can rebound the ball, and obviously we see that he can pass the ball. 6 assists, a near triple-double in his first Vegas Summer League game. Efficient, 61% from the field, knocking it down from the 3-point line. I mean, him next to Curry and Dre and all those guys, and they brought back Kristaps, and I think they're out of LeBron sweepstakes, but either way, he's going to come in and he's going to contribute immediately and be able to do all the little things and the big things that you're going to need him to do to win basketball games and to hopefully get Steph Curry back in the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, super impressive game from Yaxel, and that's kind of how he's been this entire summer league. He also played in the California Classic, and he has some really impressive games there. So I only expect him to continue to play like this. Last but not least, Morez Johnson Jr. in the same game going up against Yaxel Lendeborg, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 70% from the field, and boy, he was a dog. Just like we knew at Michigan. Both of the Michigan boys, Yaxel and Morez, they both showed like we gonna translate, and we gonna translate immediately. I mean, defensively, his switchability, guarding the rim, guarding the perimeter, and of course, offensively, like I said, 27 points, efficient, getting to a floater, getting to the rim. He only knocked down 1 3, but we saw he wasn't afraid to take them. And I mean, his jumper doesn't look bad. So I would rather him take them now, get comfortable with the NBA speed and how he needs to get his shot off at the NBA level in the summer league. But yeah, overall, man, he's gonna be a dog. Dallas got them one. Him next to Cooper Flag defensively, and as Morez continues to show his offensive repertoire. I mean, he had a couple off dribble pull-ups and getting to the rim, off dribble scoring. So him next to Caleb at the 3 and the 4, boy, league is gonna be, they're gonna be in trouble real soon. I don't know how soon, but it's gonna be soon. I'm not gonna go too in depth on these guys, but I can't have this video or make this video and not mention Cam Carr coming out. I believe he had 19 points, semi-efficient from the field. Of course, y'all know that's my guy in this draft, so I had to mention him. Abuka Corey had a really, really good showing up against Philadelphia, another one of my guys. LeBaron Philon is showing that he shouldn't have fell in the draft. I think right now he's playing and he's been cooking. Last game, it was kind of inefficient, but you could see the flashes and you see that he's super talented. Had to mention him. Hans Steinbach came away with a double-double. I've been saying this since I don't know how long, that I believe that he was at least a top 3 rebounder in this draft. In his first summer league game, he goes out and get a double-double just like he did in almost every single game when he was down there in Washington. I mean, just so many talented guys. Alan Graves, I think he had like 26, 8, and something crazy. Like, these guys are going to be like, this is like going to be one of the best draft classes of all time. I can see it right now. Like, there's talent just through and through, all through the first round, all through the second round. Everybody, this is the first time I went through a first round and I was like, okay, I may not have liked some of the spots, but like, I can see why they picked him. Like, he's talented. Like, he has the potential. Like, I don't think there was a bad pick in this draft. And I think that just shows the kind of talent that we had in this draft. And I mean, of course, not everybody's going to play well. I mean, Keaton Wagler struggled. Kingston Fleming struggled shooting the ball. Darius Acuff struggled shooting the ball. Nate Met struggled shooting the ball. But I think that these guys they'll get their groove soon enough. Not everybody is going to come out and drop 30 in their first summer league game, but they have time. They have plenty of it. So I can only expect them to get better, especially with, like Kingston Fleming's, he's been on it on the defensive end and playmaking. So is Acuff. Ament, he's just gonna have to get his shot selection a little better, get a little bit stronger. Wagler, I think he's just gonna have to get adjusted to the NBA speed and the NBA strength. But all those guys and anybody that I forgot to mention, they'll all be fine. They'll be just fine. Whatever role they end up picking up in the NBA, they will be just fine. That is all I got for y'all today. If you enjoyed this video, man, make sure you leave a like, sub up if you're new, turn that noti bell on. Let me know in the comments your favorite rookie performance from the first 2 days of the NBA Summer League. It's been your boy Corey, man, and I'm out.